welcome back to the channel. I feel like the sun is always in my face every time I'm trying to do this. I try to wake up early, but man, the sun is always out around here about like 10 o'clock or something. But hope everyone is doing okay today. As you guys can see, we're getting ready for our next install. I'm just trying to put all the stuff together in my car, and I'm driving over to Nick's place. If you don't know Nick was in my last video, and just driving to his place to get this done. He has a bigger garage, so my install today is involving me taking out the front bumper, and just gonna need a lot of space for that. So it's kind of like where we're at today. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. I'm also going to be doing a review of the 27.1 front motor mount that rear motor mount that I installed. Excuse me. I'm just waking up. So I will be doing a review as I'm driving over to Nick's place. I think it's been great and phenomenal. The very first day that I installed, it was like where the majority of like the heat was coming from, I want to say, or I guess the vibration was coming from. But after that, I think it's been broken in, and it's been what, like 2 weeks now. It just, either I got used to it or it just sounds completely normal to me. Like it's not vibrating as much as it did when I first installed it. So I think it's really great. I have nothing but great things to say about it. So obviously, as you guys can tell, another 27.1 product sitting right in my trunk right now, waiting to get installed. So y'all stand by for my review, and I'll see you guys at Nick's place. Alright guys, here we are. We're at Nick's place. We're both tired, still trying to get some sleep. But we're about to get started. As you guys can already see, the car is on jack stands right now. So our first project is going to be getting out the front bumper. Yep. Yes. So we're gonna start from, basically we're gonna start with these. You gotta pop out all of these clips right here, just tracing it all around. Going there, you got to take that out. You don't have to take out the intake box. Well, we'd have to see about that, but you do have to take out this plastic, and I think the intake box sits on this plastic. So we may just have to screw this portion out and just pop this portion right here.
It looks like there's so clips underneath it. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a clip. And we can get this out, and then you want to go to the sides right here. I can't really see, but there are two screws right here, 1, 2 right here, that you need to get out. And then after that you want to kind of come under right here, and the also there's 20 million clips that are all going around just like that. You gotta pop them out. So, but we're gonna start slowly and get this started. Oh, we haven't shown you guys what's in the box. Let's see
what's in the box.
Very nice. So these are the boost tubes from 271. They're actually,
oh nice, look at this, check this out. So they thought about a lot of stuff. Look, see how there's a lip in here? There's actually,
oh yeah, so that's so it fits snug.
Yeah,
so you actually know what you're doing.
Because your hard pipe will actually have a lip on the opposite side. So this is what you would consider a female side of it, and the male side of course has the rib on the pipe. So it's gonna fit right over there, it's gonna fit snug, and then once you put the clamp on there, it's actually gonna hold it sturdy, and you don't have to really worry about, you know, popping a hose off. So that's really nice. And look at that. Is it weather stripping? Looks like weather stripping.
I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
I'm about to find out where that goes in there.
And then, of course, you have your, looks like V-band. Nope. Oh yeah, these are the better clamps. Oh my, yeah. Oh yeah, these clamps are so much better than the normal like pipe clamps that I have over there.
And oh, you know what? It's actually not a lot of boost tubes. I think those are just
replacement silicone couplers.
Yeah. I thought it was all the way to like the coincide, but that's fine. And
what we're here for,
I know this is what y'all been waiting for.
Oh, so it's still got the. Oh, nice. I like how they packaged everything to make it really nice and secure. This is a.
I think that's like an O-ring or something, or maybe it's just.
Figure that out. Put that in there because that's probably important. And what we're going to do is put this upside down real quick. Here's the good stuff. We have cardboard. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they just sent me a bunch of cardboard.
Alright, so let me be gentle with this and cut off the front so that way at least you guys can see what is behind here. What is behind the door of cardboard?
Whew. Yeah, I'm excited to see this.
It might be upside down too.
Oh.
Oh, look at that, more cardboard. At least they're really good at protecting your product that you have purchased.
That's excellent packaging.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it is upside down.
Okay. I would hold it upside down, so let me readjust. Let me fix myself.
Wow, guys.
Dang, dude, this thing's really...
Look at that.
It's a beefy boy.
Look at that. 271.
Wow.
Love it.
Really quality too. Look at this. Look at all the welds on here.
That's like so much wider than the stock one. Like I haven't even taken the stock one. I can tell it's so much wider.
This looks like it's like a 3-inch thick. We can actually measure this. We'll measure the side by side.
Yeah, we'll measure them side by side and we'll see. But I'm pretty sure it's so much taller and wider than the stock one. It's lighter too.
It feels light to me, but I think my ETS is a little bit heavier. My ETS is definitely heavier than this. Well, I mean, then again, if we look at blue guy over there hiding yonder out that way, she's you know, stock-ish.
Alrighty guys, here we are. So we finally got the front bumper out after breaking what, like 3 or 4 clips. So
I mean, let's count the casualties. 1, 2. There's another piece up here. 3.
So the fun part about these is actually have a bag of like 200 of them, so you can replace them if you needed to. But they are the clips that connect the bumper like under right here, somewhere here. Can't remember where they are. That's what they do. So I will be replacing those, but those are like easy fix. And we did somehow break this one right here.
Yeah, just yanking it off, right? Yanking the bumper off.
Right here. So I don't know if you guys can see, but like that one rack kind of popped off right there.
There's that little tab that I showed you.
So
Rack in here. Yeah, this one.
yeah, it's like
where'd
right
it go?
there.
Yeah, like something like that.
Yeah. So,
You know.
but it should be fine. You know, one thing I'm gonna say is whenever you're trying to get out the front bumper, be as gentle as you can, but there is also such thing as being too gentle, because then it's not going to come out. So you know, just get creative with it and hopefully you can get it out like super easy. But now that the front bumper is out, we will get to taking out the intercooler itself. Okay, so the next step is to take out this bolt right here. Take out this bolt, take out this bolt. We may need to take out this bracket, I'm not too sure yet. And then do the same thing on the other side. There's actually only one bolt on this side, and there is this bracket. I think you'd have to take out the bracket because the bracket holds the IC in place on this side. And if all you're doing is just taking out the front intercooler and replacing it, that's where you would stop and just, you know, slap on the next intercooler and you're good to go. But we are actually replacing the cooling pipes that we will be tracing to the back after we take out the bolt. So stand by. Go.
Bro, how much easier is that?
Bro, so freaking easy. This thing is like magic. Like you just literally stand here. Oh, let's try this again.
Almost there. There it goes.
Bro, those power tools are amazing.
So, no,
They also cost so much money.
I mean,
Next, you gotta take out like the brackets.
but it's worth it. You're investing. You're investing into it. So, did you get both of them? I got the other one over here.
There's another one?
Yeah, right here.
I didn't see that one. That was one. I was about to be like, that's kind of weird that I get 2 on that side and they only get 1 on the side.
Yeah, no, that one was hidden away, so that one's a little sneaky one over there. So that one's gonna come off, and I believe the bracketry is gonna have to come off. The ones that go L over like this. This has to come off.
Oh, that's ugly.
It's tight.
It's tight.
Hit it hard. Hit it hard. Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to break it loose with the ratchet. So we'll be right back. There we go. She's ready to come off now. There we go. With the brackets out, it is amazingly easy. And there it is, the factory intercooler. How does it feel? The small one.
Small.
Quite
light.
small. All right, you want to go check it out? You want to go see what the side-by-side comparison is like with the the small little guy, and we're gonna compare this to the big guy over here. Oh my, Dude, we actually need to go grab the.
Bro, there should be like a commercial that says like the difference is clear.
I mean, it is quite so. I mean, we can already see how tall it is compared to so factory.
How taller, how wider it is.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to say like something that 271 has been working on, and the reason why I was actually waiting on this intercooler was the way the air goes in from the side. If you look at this, because this is so small, you get just a little bit of room on this side. But with this one, you get a lot more room on this side for the sides to actually come in, and then the air actually is able to circulate like all the way up, as opposed to just this. This almost looks like it's hitting the center and you're not really using like the full intercooler. But with this one, the way it's designed, because of this wider grip on the outside, you're actually able to capture more airflow and use like the entire vent. So
absolutely,
it's pretty cool.
It is really, really nice. Really quality. Like I like how they've done this with yours. It's beautiful.
Yep. All right. Next step is now we gotta trace the pipings and figure out where
everything
where
goes.
to go. So.
All right, where are we at so far?
So right now we're gonna be tracing basically the pipings back so we can replace them. We found the one that goes on the right hand side. This is the right hand side, or well, this is my right, but this is actually the left hand side. You got to replace this one. However, if you're gonna replace that, you got to take out this box, which is really why people don't do it, because the piping is right here. This is where it connects to right here at the bottom. So there is that one. I think the shorter one, you know, maybe we can try to go under and see if it works, but I think the shorter one is like right here.
I think so too, because the turbo sits like right here.
Yep.
Like right in front. So it's, you know, it's quite, I mean, it's kind of obvious where everything goes, but
it's not quite easy to get them out.
No. Everything's tight and compact, so.
Like I said, I mean, a lot of people are usually, no one wants to like replace the pipes, but I figured if I'm taking out the front bumper, I might as well replace the piping. So that's just me. So we will be doing that right now. I guess the next step is to take out the intake box. So that's fairly easy. I've done it like 20 million times. That's actually how I lost the screwdriver, somewhere in the hood.
At least we got it back. I mean, we all, where is it actually? We actually did get it back, so.
We did get it back right here.
Oh, there it is.
Screw.
It disappeared down here, and then got it back under there.
So, I guess to take out the intake box, if you've never done this before, this is obviously an aftermarket intake. First thing you want to do is this stays on here. But this box has got to come out, because this box is really what's in the way right now. So, doing that, these are 10 millimeters that need to come off. When this 10 millimeter comes off, then you gotta, I hate taking this out, I'm not gonna lie to you. This part right here, trying to fit this back in is like a pain in the rear. This is the most ridiculous thing to replace ever, like trying to yank this out. So that's the only reason why I don't like taking this out. It's just this piping right here is so difficult to put back in because it's so snug. It's super hard to put back in. Like, right, I think I spent like almost like 30 minutes trying to just wiggle and put it back, and it's like this.
Fixing it, then shimmy and all this other fun, joyous things.
I think this is a 10, maybe. Is it?
Maybe. I'm pretty sure it's a 10.
Power tool magic.
Power tools are amazing.
Tool magic.
Yeah, dude, this just makes your life a lot easier.
Alright.
Very nice. Alright, we're gonna come back.
Alrighty guys, update. So I took out the intake box, just like I mentioned. You know, it's so much easier access, and this longer portion is what goes right here for that one.
But look
so
at the difference.
Just the difference is clear. Like, it doesn't have the ribs that this one does, so the tolerance is not as high. So when it gets like crazy hot, this obviously is just gonna shrink, and this is not.
Put that right there.
So you know, but that's where we're at. We're just gonna unscrew this right now, replace the piping, pass it back up, and we should be good to go on this side. I haven't quite figured out how to get to the other one, which is just basically a small elbow pipe that's on the bottom over there, but I'll show you guys as soon as we figure out a way to get to that one. Okay Okay guys, as you guys can see, there is an outlet right here. This is where we're going to be pulling out the other side of the piping from. There is a harness that holds this in place. You just got to take out the bolt right here to replace that. I hope you guys can see it. Nick is kind of like trying to unscrew that right now. So next thing to do is
just break it loose here.
yeah, have fun with that. But as soon as we replace that, we're basically going to reverse the process, and you know, we will put this side in first and then just basically pass it all over to the top. So
I'm just putting this in
Nick
here.
is just trying to get crafty with that.
Because it's adhered to the metal because it's a rubber.
Yeah.
It's rubber, so as it heats up, it'll
just kind of sticks
heat
to
up
it
the rubber
completely.
itself. So when it cools down, it'll adhere to it. It sticks to it because it's rubber.
That's
so
great. All right, guys. So this second portion of the boost tube, I'm having brain fart right now because I'm starting to get real tired with this. But anyway, so the second portion, you do have to take out the plate under the car, and then you have to get creative with trying to get this out. So basically, you're gonna need a long extension. The way this was placed, it was placed in a really awkward place to get this clamp out, and I highly suggest you don't break those clamps, because the clamps that came with 27.1, they're absolutely shit, as you can tell. They're broken. So don't break your clamps, or you're gonna have a really hard time trying to put those back in. But you do have to get an extension from the top to bottom to be able to get this side out. But once you get this out, you can replace it with this and we will be good to go. So let's get started.
Alright, so you got the intercooler now. We found out that we are not supposed to use that piece right there. This piece on the hot side cannot be used for this intercooler because it already has a bend in it that will mate directly up to the coupler right there.
Okay, so
and
this crap needs to come out first.
you just gotta move it out of the way. There you go. Oh yeah, you just gotta move it. Like
This
that.
is so annoying.
Just a lot of things in the way. There you go, fits up in there.
Oh wait.
Oh, hang on.
Close.
Okay. Like that.
You know what I think we should have done? We should have put the whole. All right, update guys. So first of all, we're starving. Nick is gonna go get us some Dom in the O's.
Gonna get some food, so.
Alright.
It's you! You got this!
Alright, so update. As you guys can see, this is really nice and flush. Dang, I'm loving this. So this is it's pretty much done right now. We had everything installed back. 27.1 or 271 gives you an aftermarket bracket that is used to hang this from this portion on this side. That's because the intercooler is slightly longer than the stock one, so you have a longer bracket to actually connect that. But pretty much they give you the hardware for everything else that you would most likely need, and we have everything bolted back in place. I think those flaps are just gonna sit here like that. I honestly don't know what to do with them. But yeah, right now I'm just gonna go ahead. My intake box is still, you know, still on the floor over there, so I'm gonna put that back together while Nick goes to get food, and I'm gonna start putting a couple things back together before he gets here. And then other than that, we're just gonna put the car back together. I'm gonna tune the car back to having a intercooler, and then I'll give you guys a status update from there, and I'll tell you guys like a couple things that I ran into as we were trying to figure this out, because this took us a whole lot longer than anticipated. So I'll give you guys a status update. I give you guys the problems that I ran into while I was trying to get this done. I can tell you that for sure the very first thing you don't want is make sure you retain your stock couplers. Those are extremely important, because the ones that came with 27.1, they're just a little bit too small, and yeah, it took forever to get this done. So I'm gonna put things back together and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so we are done. The car is off jack stands, all set and good to go. Super excited. The last portion of this is to get the car tuned, having the front intercoolers. Other than that, if you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if this is your first time. If you guys have any questions or comments, I will be more than happy to answer them. Overall, once again, this is a very good product. The only thing that I would say is if you do order the boost tubes from 27.1, I would highly recommend that you keep your couplers because the ones that come with 27.1, they're extremely tight. I think they might have sent me the wrong size or something, I don't know, but it was extra. Other than that, I will see you guys next video.